Does the fear of judgment stop you from living your life? Then this video is the one for you. Hey, hello everyone. My name is Joan Smith. I am a life coach for 20-something-year-olds, a soon-to-be author and founder of Live Without Limits Official. If you love anything to do with personal growth and self-development, I highly suggest you hit that subscribe button now and the bell so you never miss a video. This series is all about facing your fears. Last week, we spoke about fear of other people's opinions. This week, we are talking about fear of judgment. Now, you may be sitting there and thinking, hey, Emily, aren't they the same thing? Well, this is how I see it. Fear of other people's opinions is the fear you feel when you think, oh my gosh, what are they thinking of me? Fear of judgment is the feelings that you feel when you think, oh my gosh, that person is going to verbally judge me and say something out front. So here are the best ways to overcome the fear of judgment. Dun, 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 dun. Number 1, swap places. Would you swap places with that person judging you or giving you their opinion verbally? Would you swap places with them? Here's what I mean. If someone is coming up to you, judging you on your relationship or giving you opinions on your relationship, would you swap places with them when it came to their relationship? If you are in love with their relationship and you would 100% swap places with them, sure, take their opinion on, or at least listen to them. If they have a ruddy, awful relationships themselves, then you don't need to listen to their opinion. You don't need to take on their opinion. You don't need to take on their judgment. And number 2, football stadium. So this is one of my favorite analogies of all time. In a football stadium, you have the people on the pitch. Now, I want you to imagine that you are one of those players. You are one of those football players. Now, the reason you should be listening to your fellow football players is because they are in the same game as you. They are in the same career as you, in the same job as you. They are in the same boat as you. You should be listening to their opinions because A, they may be seeing, what you're doing from a different angle. B, they probably want you to win as well. C, they're your sports players, they're your friends, they're your peers, they're your colleagues, they're your people. Those are the people you should be listening to. The other people you should be listening to is your coach. Now, the coach of your football team are the people like your mentors or the people of the books you read who have already been where you want to go or already are where you want to go. Your mentors, your coaches, your, idols, anything like that. You should listen to them because they've been where you want to go or they're your coach, so they know how to support you. So you've got your players and you've got your coach. Then you've got the people in the stadium. People in the stadium are so willing to give their advice to anyone who will listen to them or anyone who won't listen to them. They will still shove their opinion down your throat. Now, you don't need to listen to these people in the stadium. I mean, you can if you want to, but don't let their cheers get to your head and don't let their taunts and their, nasty words get to your heart. The reason these people are in the stadiums, a lot of them are because they're not willing to get dirty in the pitch with you. They're willing to give you advice, but they're not going to get down there. They're not going to do the do. They're not going to start the business. They're not going to, do what you are doing. Some of them don't even have the balls to get on the pitch with you. The balls. Footballs. So yes, listen to the players around you. Listen to your coach or mentors. But don't let the people in the stadium, don't let their judgment paralyze you. Rachel Hollis has this great quote that says, don't let the people in the cheap seats have an expensive opinion on your life. Number 3, hurt people hurt people. When it comes to judgment, especially when it's nasty judgment or just not very nice, we have to remember that when people are hurting us with their words, we have to remember that they're probably hurting themselves. Bullies are often people who are hurting themselves, and the only way that they can let out their anger or understand their anger is to take it out on someone else. This does not mean that it is okay. This does not mean that I agree that they should do it. I'm just comforting you in the fact that hurt people. And on the other side of the coin, healed people heal people. Be a healer, not a hurter. Number 4, say thank you and leave it. This is especially for the people who are close to you, like family members. They will judge you. You know, it's not bad for people to judge you. We judge everything. We walk around and we judge trees, we judge cars, we judge the pavement. Like, humans are judges. It's in our instincts. It's not a bad thing. It's just something that we do. We have to judge things to be able to stay alive. It's just in our nature. We judge. Humans are judges. That's okay. However, some of these people are going to be your family and they're going to have opinions on you. And firstly, I want to remind you that people who are in your family and close to you, if they're judging you and they're having harsh opinions about you, or they're trying to give you their unsolicited, I can't say that word. They're trying to give you their unsolicited, oh my gosh, I'm just not going to even use the word. They're trying to give you their unwanted opinion. It's because they love you. Most of the time, the people who are closest to us, they are giving their opinion because they care about you. It may not be the opinion you want to hear or the judgment that you want to hear, but they're giving it to you because they love you. Therefore, my advice is to say thank you and just leave it. My advice is to say something along the lines of, I really appreciate you and I really appreciate your opinion, but for now, this feels right for me, but thank you. And then leave it. Go and do your thing. Go on your merry way. Because people are going to have their opinions. And that's okay. Say thank you and leave it. Number 5. Check out last week's video, because a lot of the advice that I gave in last week's video can also be used and are transferable skills to be used for fear of judgment as well. So make sure you check out that video, because there may be something in that you know, may help you for this as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please let me know by hitting that like button, putting a comment in the comments, and please press that subscribe, because it means a lot to me and it means a lot to the community, and it means that you can get to know everyone in the comments below, because there are some lovely people subscribed to this channel. Anyways, thank you. I love you. See you next week. Have a lovely week ahead of you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Have a lovely week. Have a lovely week. Oh gosh, what's up with me? Oh dear.